We all doing? How we feeling? Saturday morning, Saturday lunchtime, bit of Premier League footy. Why not? We've got Brentford against Manchester United. I am feeling incredibly positive about this one. I've got a feeling Brentford are going to win this. I've got a big old feeling that it's going to happen today. Today is going to be the day. United are getting served. And to be honest, we've seen United lose here at Brentford previously and get absolutely hammered here. So I'm expecting it again. I'll be honest with you. I'm expecting trouble. Right, are we off yet? Are we off and underway yet? We're not, are we? We are now. Come on, Brentford. Come on, Brentford. Let's have him. Let's get stuck into these nice and early. Do you know what? TNT Sports' coverage is well better than Sky's, isn't it? Kuram says Sesko to score. No chance, Kuram. No chance. Not happening, mate. Daz, who's the ref? Who is the ref? That's a good point. I don't know who the ref is. Let me have a look. The ref, I believe, is... Yo, Wim, how's it going? Jordan, Pino and Saar both fit for today. I love this game. Do you think Pino starts? I'm looking forward to that one, Jordan. I mean, obviously, look, we need to put our rivalries to one side for this, but... I do. I think if you have a look on my... I posted this morning, I actually think Palace will get a point in it. I think it's going to be a tough all game. Referee for this one is... Is it Craig Pawson? I think it is. Yeah, Craig Pawson. Wim today, Standard Liège, Club Bruges. And Jordan, they both defo start. Ollie, are you doing the Inter game tomorrow? No, I won't be doing the Inter game. No, I'm going to give the Inter game a miss. Maguire's already panicking here. Jordan Henderson's got him on the ropes. Arab Joe says, hope United win. It ain't happening. Danny says, start FC 26 career mode. I've got it. Yeah, I have got it. I need to find a way of doing it, mate, so that I can... People obviously do it. I just haven't had the time to actually... figure out how you get across YouTube, Twitch and TikTok with a camera at the top for me and a camera at the bottom, which is the game, or however people do it. Long throw into the box and Bayern Deer claims it. Daz Reynolds, we've got Kavanagh after the one who gave the free kick against Arsenal. What free kick? The one who gave the free kick against Arsenal. Which free kick? We imagine Jordan Henderson scoring against United today. He might do. He's had a great start to the season, Henderson, for Brentford. He's very talented midfielder still. I don't care what anyone says. But United need to win here, don't they? Let's make no mistake about it. United need to win. Big old game for Man United, this one. Brian and Burmo against his former team. Jordan, I reckon we draw 1-1, to be honest, or being confident, 2-1 Palace. You know, I was saying though, you've won one game against us in 20 years at Selhurst Park. Do you know that, Jordan? One time in 20 years you've beat us. And that was when we had Ricky Lambert starting at centre forward. It was 2014, you beat us. So Yeah, one win. I mean, I always thought we had a pretty tough time at Selhurst Park, and actually, if you look at the record, the head-to-heads over the last 20 years, we've overwhelmingly won pretty much every time. So, yeah, it's just one of them things. But I think Palace will definitely test us. It's a tough place to go. I expect it's going to be. I've chose the draw. I've gone for 1-1. I think it's going to be a tight all game. But yeah, I'm live straight after this one. I'm live for Palace. Daz, how long would you give Isak today? Give him the full game. Give him the full game. Why not? Oldham 0, Barnet 1. Chance for Sesko. Oh, and he's give it away. Poor from Sesko, that. And now Brentford. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Jordan, to be fair though, ain't won a trophy in 100 years. Ain't been unbeaten like this ever. Ain't been this good ever. Records are there to be broken. Like it. Love that. It's true. It's very true. Coventry 0, Birmingham 0 in the Championship. Still Swansea, Millwall 0, and Wrexham Derby 0-0 in League One. Still 0-0 between Wimbledon and Wickham. Still 0-0 between Leyton Orient and Stevenage, and Crewe and Notts County in League Two. The only goal so far in England coming in that game at Boundary Park, Oldham and Barnet. Oldham 0, Barnet 1. Penalty from Shelton it was as well. So keep an eye on those early kickoffs. I'll keep you informed as we go through them. Obviously, we're hoping for a big old result here for Brentford. Get United in the mud. Shelley, typical that the Hammers sack Potter before we play and bloody Nuno go in there apparently. Yeah, and he's in the dugout for Monday night at Everton, isn't he? Oh, new manager bounce at Everton. Get on the Hammers. Come on, West Ham. Mr. Barnsley, Ryan. Hey up, Paul, from a Barnsley fan. How's it going, Barnsley fan? How's it going, Ryan? Good to see you, man. Who have you got today, Ryan? Barnsley are up against, if I remember correctly, because I've backed you, I think. You've got Port Vale at Oakwell, haven't you? Port Vale at Oakwell, after Port Vale got beat by Arsenal midweek. I know you guys got battered against Brighton, but I do think, yeah, you might have a decent chance against Port Vale at Oakwell. Jordan, I must be the only person watching Coventry v Birmingham instead of United. I think you are, yeah. To be honest, I quite like. I would have probably enjoyed the Championship game a little bit more because something tells me. I was hoping Brentford would win this, but I've just got a horrible feeling now. Now the game's started, I've just got a horrible feeling United are going to do something grim. Mr. Barnsley, Ryan, David McGoldrick versus Cole, ex-Barnsley. Crewe 1, Notts County 0. There you go. Goals gone in down at Gresty Road. And United on the counter-attack here. Into Cunha. And he's not getting a foul for that. Shut up, ref. He's a diving bug at him, Cunha, isn't he? Proper diver. And Brentford are in here. Itty! Oh, 1-0 Brentford! Yes, it's Thiago's done it! How's that happened? Please be onside. Please be onside. I can't believe it. Come on, Brentford. 1-0. Yeah, get in there. Yes. What a finish that is. An absolute screamer from Brentford. Man United will obviously complain and say it was a foul on Cunha. It was never a foul. It was never, ever a foul. You're never getting a foul for that. No chance. It's not a foul. Is he onside? Is he on? Oh, that's going to be snug. That is going to be snug. Oh, I hope he's on. I hope he's on, because this is some finish, this. This is an unbelievable pass and a brilliant goal. Thiago deserves this. This could be 1-0 Brentford here. It's in off the bar. Or is it the post? Is it the post or the bar? It's the post. It's absolutely in the postage stamp. That is some finish. An absolutely unbelievable finish. Unbelievable. I can't believe he wants a foul for that, Cunha. Shut up, soft lad. Is he onside, though? This is the question. Please, please be onside. Come on, ref. Give it onside. That's what we want. Thiago onside. Please be onside. Please be onside. Get the lines out. Get the lines out. Come on. Come on, Lino. Be kind. I hate this. You can't really celebrate the goal because Brentford have done it. Brentford are in front. It says 1-0 on the screen. Is it given? Is it given? It's given. It's 1-0. It's given. The goal stands. Get in there, Brentford. I can actually give the goal now on mine. Yeah, get in there. Love that. AFC Wimbledon 1, Wickham 0. Goals gone in all over the place. I don't know, Jeff. United down. I love it. I love it. D28 talk about Henderson and he gets an assist. Listen, Jordan Henderson, I don't care what anyone says, he is still amongst the very, very best English holding midfielders. We don't have many. He needs to go to the World Cup. The guy's absolutely unbelievable at what he does. Liam, how's it going? Afternoon. And Ernest, good to see you. How's things? Oh, so chuffed. Jordan, can't beat this Coventry-Brum rivalry and hearing play up Sky Blues for 90 minutes. I've got Coventry to win in that one. Sean Patino, big fan of this new TikTok setup, better angle. Cheers, mate. Thank you for that. I'm really trying. I'm really trying to keep it consistent across all platforms. And at the minute, so I'll desperately try to keep it this way. I prefer it this way, to be honest, like you do. Liam, I'm all right, pal. Even better now. United in the mud. Yeah, get in there. Arab Joe, how is Brentford leading again? They're leading, quite frankly, because United are, in the nicest, most politest possible way, United are shite. That is why Brentford are leading. Oh, do you know what, though? I'm just hoping, I'm praying that United keep hold of Amorim until we play him. We play him in a couple of weeks. I don't want Amorim going anywhere. I want us to finish him off. I want us to get a nice, easy 3 points against United when Amorim comes to Anfield. Sam Hakey, love the look on here. Cheers, man. Thank you. And Liam, I follow what Sean says. Love this setup, pal. Keep it, definitely. Cheers, mate. Thank you for that. I'm really trying. So yeah, thank you for those that have already commented and said you appreciate the new setup. If you want to give us a like and give us a follow up there, that'd be most appreciated. Same as if you can give us a follow over on the red app or on the purple app, which I'm live on both right now. The purple app and the red app. Oh, United shot from distance from Cunha, just wide. And yeah, any likes and shares and all that stuff is most certainly appreciated. Kevin Prothero, effing brilliant, United. Are you a United fan, Kev? I don't know. Surely you're not. Nah, you're a Liverpool fan, aren't you? Hey, good lad. Love it, Kev. Liam, did you know Danny Welbeck's dad was a bomb disposal expert? His name was Stan. I love that. I love that. Oh, I'm pinching that. I am pinching that. That'll do. There you go. Joke of the day from Liam. I mean, I've never heard of that. People might say, oh, that's been going around for a while. I haven't heard of that. Danny Welbeck's dad was a bomb disposal expert. His name was Stan. Oh, love it. Barnsley, Ryan. Barnsley got a good record against Liverpool away days if we got you in the FA Cup. I'd never liked it when Barnsley were in the Prem. You always did us, didn't you? Yeah, Barnsley, always a good... I didn't like going to Barnsley. Back in the... Oh, what was his name? What was his name? What was his name? The guy who used to score against us all the time. Ah, does me head in. That is literally... It's on the tip of my tongue as well. Neil Redfern. Neil Redfern it was. That's who I was thinking of. Bloody Neil Redfern. He was forever scoring against us. Kevin, hope they go down. Mate, me and you both. Me and you both. And Liam, my son, told me that this morning. We'll tell him he's got exceptional, impeccable taste in jokes. Like it. Declan, what you doing here? Watch Brentford. Declan, you're not making a lot of sense here, Chief. Speak English next time. I can't understand any other gobbledygook. Nathan Dobbo Dobson, United, laughing his head off. Finn, how's it going, Finn? Good to see you. Long throw into the box from Brentford. Oh, palmed away by Bayindir. And it's going to be a corner. It's going to be a corner. I tell you what, they're putting them under some pressure early doors here, United. United can't hack it. Those long throws into the box from Brentford. That nearly went in near post, that as well. Swansea 1 up against Millwall. And we should delete Old Trafford. Yeah, come on then. Right, here we go. Corner ball for Brentford. Let's get a Jordan Henderson flick on here. Coventry have gone in front against Birmingham. Coventry 1, Birmingham 0. And 3-star Reds, Everton will still beat West Ham, Shelley, even with Nuno in charge. Do you think? Oh, I don't think so. Sam, what's your thoughts on the United Strand, the guy that grows his hair? I like him a lot. I like him a lot. Yeah, good luck to the guy. He's built up a real following. And it's a cool idea. Seems to be working for him. He's getting a lot of traction. He's getting a lot of interest. And I mean, anything that riles United fans up, because there's certainly some United fans who don't like the fact that he's profiting off the club being crap. You know, he doesn't. He is better, and that is the same argument really with Arsenal Fan TV. It's the same argument with Mark Goldbridge. It's the same argument with any fan channel, whereby when the team is doing poorly, all the rival fans go to there because they want to see them overreacting. And it's a very, very fair... Oh! Oh, two! Hit it! Oh! Hit it! Get it in! Brentford are all over him here. Oh, my God. Nearly 2-0. They've got these. They've absolutely got United on the ropes here. Ouattara, great ball over. Stood up to the far post. Chance! Oh, what a save from Bayindir! Oh my God, this is unbelievable stuff. Nathan Collins, bang, big header. Oh, what a save this is from Bayindir. Credit where it's due. That is a brilliant save. Two brilliant saves, it has to be said, to be fair, from Altay Bayindir. Another chance for Brentford. They're all over United. This is absolutely incessant. It is non-stop. They can't get out of their own box, United. 18 minutes in. That's a foul, ref. That's a foul, ref. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Jamie, I hate United. Are you fully on the hammer him out bus now, by the way? Is it hammer him out now if you're a United fan? Nick46, can Nottingham Forest win today? Well, they can win. I don't think they will win. I think Sunderland have almost certainly get a point, I think, at least. Newcastle, what channel are you watching it on? I am watching it on TNT. And Liam, did you know Mortal Kombat was based on a Scandinavian church song? It was a Finish Him. Finish him! Love that. Mortal Kombat movie. What an underrated film that was. Right, Brentford with the ball in. Flick on near post. Oh, unlucky, cleared away. And it's going to be United on the counter-attack here. And Brentford get it all the way back to Kelleher. Shelley, you're just hoping that the Hammers beat us, you meanie? Yeah, I do, of course. I'm rooting for West Ham. Same way you're rooting for Palace today, though, Shelley. Come on. You're definitely rooting for a Palace win. Chimey says, get him out. United fans turning on Amorim. Here we go. Brentford down the left-hand side. Big chance. Must be. Yeah, it's 2-0. It's 2-0. It's Thiago. They've done it. It's 2. Yes. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. Love it. Oh, they're struggling. They're struggling and Thiago's done it again. It's 2 for Brentford. 2 fantastic goals, it has to be said. And United just look lost. They are absolutely... They can't get out their own box. This hasn't just been Brentford smash and grab. This hasn't just been anything. This has been an absolute mauling. They have dominated United from the first whistle. It's a really simple goal. It's just another long ball over the top. And De Ligt is lost underneath it. Brentford, is it an own goal, actually? That might be an own goal, you know. Is it? No, it's not. It is Thiago. And you know what? Bayindir should probably do a bit better. Bayindir should probably do a bit better on that one. He's made a couple of good saves, so I'm not going to be too critical of Bayindir. But I will say he probably should have done a lot better on that second one. And you can see him slapping the floor in anger, in frustration. Because Brentford are 2-0 up. And Burmo who? Wissa who? Amorim who? Exactly. Amor out. Interim. Oh, you love to see it. Oh. It's bad. It's really bad for United, this. Liam says Potter sacked. Odd to do it now and not at the start of the week. So apparently the reason that Graham Potter didn't get sacked is because, well, he was told that he would get a stay of execution and, you know, they would give him another chance and whatever. But it was always decided behind closed doors, behind the scenes, that West Ham wanted Nuno Santo. But apparently there was a disagreement between Forest and Nuno Santo about... I don't know if it was like when he left, as part of his settlement with Forest, when he left Forest, there was some sort of an agreement in terms of how soon he could go and manage another club, or how soon he could go and manage another Premier League club. And it was some sort of a legal issue like that needed to be settled. And that is the only reason that Graham Potter was still in a job this time last week. So... it was that reason. West Ham had decided they wanted Nuno, but they couldn't quite get him yet, so they kept Graham Potter in charge. What they probably should have done in hindsight is sacked Graham Potter and then kind of just worked on the Nuno Santo thing for the whole week. Chimey, see you later, Key. Oh, stick around, mate. Come on, it might change. They might do all right second half. Mason Longley, Ruben interim. And D28, new 19-year contract for Amorim signed by every Premier League club. Jake the Muss says United are in trouble. And Johnny Two Eyes says United winning in the Ryder... Europe winning in the Ryder Cup and Man United getting beat. What a weekend. Oh, it's great stuff. It's absolutely great stuff, this. M157, new setup for TikTok. Yeah, I see. Looking nice, mate. Cheers. Thank you. I'm trying. Here's United. First chance for them. And straight at Kelleher. Nice and easy. William, where could I watch the Liverpool game? It's not on any TV. You'll have to watch it on an American channel. If you've got any of the American channels, you can watch it. Yeah, there's a fair few places. If you've subscribed to the American channels, you can watch it on them. Ryan and Burmo actually downgraded. I'm crying. Chimey, all good, Shelley. Hope all is well with you too. It's all good, Chimey. Listen, hey, we've got to have these bad days to have the good days. Sam, my sports teacher, is a United fan. And M157, I have so much to say. Keep it to myself before I lose my shit. We've just asked Chimey as well. Chimey's one of our other United fans who comes on regularly. M15, would you say that you are Amorim out at this point? Would you fully support the club if they sacked Ruben Amorim? And if so, who would you go for at this point? If you're a United fan, who would you go for? Assuming, first off, are you hammer him out? That's question number one. Are you hammer him out? And two, who would you want to replace him? Because it doesn't, to me at least, doesn't feel like there is an obvious standout available manager. The obvious manager for me would be Oliver Glasner at Crystal Palace. Oliver Glasner at Crystal Palace, he has got, I think, 7 months left on his contract, is it? 7, 8 months left on his contract. Well, at the end of the season. Oliver Glasner's contract at Crystal Palace is up at the end of the season. He hasn't signed a new one. There's still doubts over whether he will. Do we think Oliver Glasner would take that leap, go to Old Trafford? Is it a poison chalice? Would he want to? He's a great manager, we know he is, but it's such a big job, isn't it? And you could say the same maybe with Andoni Iraola at Bournemouth, another fantastic young manager. But both of those, it would take some doing to get them out of the clubs that they're in. United have to pay a big severance package and a big fee. Brentford with the ball in, chance for 3. Oh, very close to 3-0. 25 minutes in, United are... This could get really nasty, really messy. D28 has to be a relegation-saving manager, and James says, hammer him out, Mourinho or Glasner in. Well, Mourinho just about won in his first game for Benfica last night. He was appointed Benfica manager, won 2-1 against Gil Vicente in his debut. That was at the Estadio da Luz in Portugal, in Lisbon. Cobbs, if I was a manager, I would go nowhere near the United job. Even as a fan of United. It's true, innit? Chance for United. Sesko, good save, must be. It's 2-1. It's Benjamin Sesko. How's that happened? There's claims from Brentford here for maybe a push. It's going to be checked. Has it been checked? There's going to be a check. It's been given, I think, by the referee, but there is going to be a check. Brentford 2, Man United 1, Benjamin Sesko. Could we have a comeback on here? Maybe we've jumped the gun. Let's just watch this back. Let's just see this back. It's hung up in the air. Oh, that's a foul on Kelleher, that. That is a foul on Kelleher. That's a super... You can't give that, ref. You can't give that. And Burmo runs into Kelleher. You can't give that. You can't give that. I'm sorry. You can't. You can't give that. Brian and Burmo runs into Kelleher there. You can't give it. That's shocking. If that gets given, that is absolutely shocking. It's got to be checked. Absolutely has to be checked for that. Listen, I remember not too long ago at Anfield, Liverpool scored a goal, Roberto Firmino scored a goal, and it was less than that for a foul on David De Gea. Bobby Firmino for a foul on David De Gea. And I'm telling you, it was there was no chance, absolutely no chance that was a foul, but that one absolutely is. And they disallowed that one, by the way, at Anfield. He's give the goal. He's give the goal. Brentford 2, Man United 1. Benjamin Sesko with his first United goal. I'll tell you something. That was sloppy. Very, very sloppy. 2-1. Benjamin Sesko with the goal. It was a long ball down the left-hand side. And Brentford didn't quite defend it all that well, but United just hoofed it. It was high, up in the 6-yard box. Kelleher comes out, he's got eyes on it like this, and Brian and Burmo just kind of runs into him. And Kelleher swipes at it, the ball falls down, and Sesko just smashes it into the net. It's a simple goal from United's point of view. It's a pretty frustrating one from Brentford's point of view, but it's a goal, there you go. United are maybe back into this game. 2-1. Mozart, when are United going to blame the players? Far too easy to blame the manager, isn't it? Let's be honest. Far too simple to blame the manager. Shelley, see, I told you, if it's your face fits. Nostalgia banter, rivals of United have just been dragged to the big Tesco. Kelleher's got to do better though, says Blur Ferguson. I think that's harsh. I think the ball goes up in the air. Every single keeper whenever you see a keeper go for the ball like that, if a player touches them, it's 99 times out of 100 giving us a free kick. So I feel like that's a little bit uncalled for. And it's inconsistent from the ref. Kits for the world. Are you not going to cut your hair until Man U in 5 in a row? Mate, I don't think you'd tell if I didn't cut my hair. I'm not blessed like him. He's United Strand. Have you seen it? He only had, like, if you look at him back in the day when he first started doing it, I think he'd only had, like, day 30 of me not cutting my hair. And it was already out here. He already looked like he had a little, like, afro type of thing. I don't have that. I don't have that hair. I reckon I could say day 6,000 of not cutting my hair until Man United win 5 games in a row. And I reckon you'd look at me and think, well, he just looks a bit scruffy, to be honest. It wouldn't look outrageous. Like, he looks like one of the Queen's guards. It's out here, doesn't he? Ryan, the players tend to perform once they leave the club, so it's a difficult one. And Mozza, I would literally scrap all the players at United. Well, it's a free kick to United here. 30 minutes on the clock. Chance for the Harry Maguires and the De Ligts to get forward. Liam, I reckon Roy Keane should be manager and punch them all. Jordan, Sesko scored. Was it an open goal? Yeah, it was. It was absolutely an open goal. Ginger Baker, what about when Van Dijk did it to De Gea? Van Dijk didn't do anything, did he? Van Dijk did nothing to David De Gea. Absolutely nothing. James just saw the goal. It was sloppy, but you can't blame Mbeumo for challenging in the air, I think. Yeah, of course you can. It's the exact same situation as what happened with Liverpool at United at Anfield a few years ago. David De Gea goes up for the ball. Van Dijk jumped for it. Didn't even touch De Gea. De Gea dropped it. Firmino puts it in the net. Ref gave it as an offside, as a foul on the keeper. Sam, is your FPL the Premier League Dad Championship? Just asking. No, it's not. It's not called the Premier League Dad Championship. Chance for United. Brentford just about get it away. On the counter-attack here, maybe. This is better. This is a huge chance for United. Oh, unlucky. Mozza, how come when you get players like McTominay, you say they're not good enough, then they leave and they play well? And M15, that United kit though, Liam Manning, didn't Origi do something similar and the goal stood key? Origi? No. Against who are you talking about in the derby against Pickford? No, Pickford, and even Everton fans didn't even claim for that. Origi didn't touch Pickford. Jordan, if Wrexham want to like wake up, it'd be nice. What's the scores on the doors elsewhere? Let's just have a quick look. Brentford 2, Man United 1 here. In the Championship, it's Coventry 1, Birmingham 0, Swansea 1, Millwall 0. Wrexham and Derby are still 0-0. AFC Wimbledon are 2-0 up against Wickham at the Cherry Red Records Stadium. Leyton Orient and Stevenage. I fancied Stevenage to get a draw there, but Leyton Orient 1, Stevenage 1 at Brisbane Road. Crew 1, Notts County 0 at Gresty Road. And Oldham 0, Barnet 1. Barnet up at Boundary Park. 3-star Reds, as a Forest fan who will never have any ill will against match officials, I say there was nothing wrong with that goal. Referee and VAR are always right. No chance. I mean, to be honest, I'm alright with this. I've got Brentford or draw. James, why are most clubs, even like Bournemouth and Brentford, so good at recruitment compared to United? The Future, thank you for following. Appreciate the follow. Why are they so good at recruitment compared to United? Well, the simple fact is that Manchester United are trying to recruit players who are in the 1%, maybe the 0.1% of quality. They're trying to find players who are elite and will take them forward. Brentford can afford to gamble on some players. For example, think about it. Manchester United were very, very close to signing Moish Caicedo from Ecuador. Was it Independiente del Valle? I can't remember what Ecuadorian club it was that Caicedo was at off the top of my head. I've got a feeling it was Independiente del Val, but I don't think it was. Anyway, United were very close to signing Caicedo from Ecuador before he even went to Brighton, right? United looked at the deal, I think it was 7 or 8 million quid, and they decided that was too much for an unknown player, young player coming from Ecuador. They didn't sign him. Brighton, on the other hand, looked at that and went, well, it's only 8 million quid, we can probably take a gamble on that. Why not? Let's give it a go. Let's try it. And they did it, and hey presto, he goes to Brighton. Brighton make a pretty penny off him, sell him to Chelsea for 110 million 2 years later. And it's those sorts of gambles that United haven't done for many, many years, but now they're starting to do, actually. You look at Diego Leon, who's just come in. You look at Aiden Heaven. You look at Chido Obi, maybe. Even Ahmad. They signed Ahmad on a big fee. Ahmad coming in from Atalanta. It was like 40 million quid they paid for him. Players like Dorgu, who they've brought in from Lecce. United's transfer policy has just about started to shift. It started to change now. Lenny Yoro was a big gamble, by the way. 50 million quid, nearly 60 million quid actually, from Lille. That's a very big call from United, and they've got it right. It shows that if you take the gamble, sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. But it's much, much better than what they have been doing, which is going for players who are maybe less risk, but more expensive. Sancho was seen as an absolute certainty at the time. I don't remember any United fans saying, Jadon Sancho, what a horrendous signing. I don't remember any United fans saying, Paul Pogba, what a horrendous signing. I don't remember any United fans saying, Harry Maguire, what a horrendous signing. But they all have been, haven't they? They all proved to be. And it's those sorts of signings that United just have to start thinking about. Ostermore, couldn't agree more, just like how Mr. Maranakis is not a criminal and is a sound, calm fella. James, sure, they are linked with good players, but those they end up with almost always get worse. And that is incredibly true, yeah. The one inexplicable thing we can't really understand about Manchester United is just how often players are terrible at the club, they leave, and then become brilliant again. We've seen that countless times. Look at Rasmus Højlund already. Rasmus Højlund looks a different player in Serie A. McTominay looks a different player in Serie A. Even Sancho went back to Dortmund and started playing well again. So all these players, it can't keep happening. Even if you go further back, look at Chris Smalling. Chris Smalling left United and had a bit of a renaissance. He became I'm sure he got named Serie A Defender of the Year and things like that. So, yeah, at some point it can't just be about the players. It has to be about the manager and how they fit those players in. Mozza, Rashford at Barca was balling. Well, Rashford, another great point. Jake Sesko looks a different player. I mean, he does just look a little bit lost, I would say, Benjamin Sesko, in that United attack. But United are pushing forward here. 8 minutes to half-time. Kelleher claims it nice and easy. Takes them off the pressure. Leon Meek, bro, who would you rather, Barca or Real Madrid? Who would I rather what? Mozart, how can Casemiro be on 350k a week? Again, though, when United signed Casemiro, I don't remember anyone complaining. Like, we've all got... listen, I'm a Liverpool fan, right? I'm a Liverpool fan. I don't really need to explain that, given the background behind me, right? But I don't need any excuse to take a pop at United. I love it. I'll absolutely join you. Every time we get a chance to take a pop at United, I'll absolutely do it. However, I will just say, nobody at the time said anything about these signings when they first came in. Everyone's got 2020 hindsight. We've all got brilliant 2020 hindsight, haven't we? We can all say, oh, well, he was a crap signing. But at the time, nobody thought it, did they? Everyone said, what, Casemiro? Fucking hell, what a player he is. Absolutely unreal. Back-to-back Champions Leagues and leagues with Real Madrid. Comes in on 350k a week. You might have maybe raised an eyebrow and gone, ooh, it's a bit expensive, or maybe it's a bit pricey, but you wouldn't have said anything about the guy's quality. He's come in and he's looked a League One player for the most part. And that's probably true of most United signings over the last few years. The only standout, I feel like, has been when they've gone and got players like Lenny Yoro, when they've taken gambles on players where the expectations have been quite low, but they've managed to do it. And fair play to him, it's worked out. Ostermorg, what do you think about our game later, Key? I think that's the game where Liverpool maybe just stumble. I've gone for Liverpool 1-1 with Palace later. Palace are a tough old side at Selhurst Park, although I was just talking to people earlier about it, and Liverpool haven't lost. Liverpool have lost once, just once, at Selhurst Park in 20 years. We have won the vast majority of times when we've gone there. We've got a great head-to-head record against Palace. The last time Liverpool lost there was in 2014. We had Ricky Lambert up front, and he actually scored that day. But we got beat 3-1 by Palace, and since then we've won most times we've gone to Selhurst Park. You would think Liverpool, we've won 5 games on the trot, we're top of the league, we're the reigning champions, we shouldn't be going anywhere with any fear. But Selhurst Park's it's a tough old place to go, Selhurst Park, isn't it? Tough place to go. So I'm not sure I've got. Ostermark just said he's got a bad feeling about it, but I don't know if I've got a bad feeling about it. I don't think we lose, but I can certainly see it being a tough game, a tricky away fixture, and a point. And honestly, I wouldn't be that disappointed with a point. Palace haven't lost under Glasner in ages. Nearly, well, it's not a year, but I don't think they've lost much in 2025 under Oliver Glasner. They're very, very difficult to beat. So if we go and win there today, let me just say this. If Liverpool go there and win today, that is absolutely gargantuan. That sends a massive message to Mikel Arteta and Pep Guardiola that, listen, you lads are going to have to do something pretty fucking special to get these fellas off the summit. It ain't going to happen unless they do something really, really nice, really, really nice, really consistent. They're going to have to be showing up every single week. James, if I was a young player, I would steer clear of United for career development. I'd rather go abroad. But the mad thing is, I think the opposite. I think if you're a young player, United's exactly the place you go to. Because you almost get a free pass. You're going and playing for a massive club that gets a big, a huge club on your CV. It means you're going to get paid more. They pay good wages, don't they? You're going to play for a huge team in a huge league, and the expectations have never been lower. As a young player going to Man United, it's actually not a bad place to start. James, I can't remember the last time United actually made a profit on a transfer. Timbo, hey Key, setup's changed again. It has indeed, mate, yes. 3-star Reds, I choked on my cornflakes when Marinakis shelled out 15 million for Chris Wood. And what a return, though, for that 15 million. This is it. We've all got 20/20 hindsight when it comes to signings. I remember Liverpool fans being absolutely delighted about Naby Keita. What a fantastic player he was going to be. Didn't quite work out. I remember Liverpool fans talking about how players like, Mo Salah. Mo Salah. I can't tell you how unbelievably excited I was when I remember we were signing Mo Salah, because I watched a lot of Serie A and I saw him tearing it up for Roma and Fiorentina, and I just saw this unbelievable talent. I didn't think he would do anywhere near what he's done, by the way, but I thought we'd get a real player here. And all of the Liverpool fans that I was speaking to at the time just remembered him from Chelsea, and they were like, "Oh, what the fuck? Why are we signing Chelsea's cast-offs? Why are we signing him? He was a flop last time he was here. He didn't do anything." And I just remembered it was one of them. You get the feeling it's going to work out, and there's some of them that just do, don't they? Chris Wood would be a prime example for Forest, yeah. Matt Gilly, I'm wanting to see Chiesa start on the left purely because Vert and Mac occupy the left half space. No, Gakpo definitely has to go on the left, in my opinion. Be a tough one to drop someone, though, won't it? Szoboszlai, Vert, McAllister, Gravenberch. You can't fit all 4 of them in, I don't feel like, unless you're going to put Vert out on the left, as you say. Easty says Liverpool will taper off, maybe 3rd. And 870 says, think Everton still beat West Ham Monday, even though they have a new manager. Everton are all over the place. Everton are all over the place at the minute. Really struggling. Jake, I couldn't believe they offered us 15 million for Wood. He was dreadful for us. Good to see his form. And James says, look at what happened to Mainu at United. Well, do you know what? Mainu's an interesting one, isn't he? Because people talk about Kobbie Mainu being this, wonderful young talent, and he is when he comes in and plays consistently. But there's been so many times where I've looked at Kobbie Mainu and thought, a little bit ordinary at times as well. Like, he's a young player, of course he's going to look like that, but I kind of have a little bit of sympathy for Ruben Amorim a bit, because he kind of picks and chooses when he's playing. Picks and chooses when he turns up. Coventry, that's just a correction from before. Coventry 1-0 up against Birmingham. Thomas Asante with the goal. On the road, FC. Yes, Key, how's it going, mate? Good to see you. James, I'd love playing at Old Trafford if I were the opponent. The club reeks of fear and pressure. Timbo, I remember fans saying Salah, Mane and VVD were all too much money when they signed. That's true. Any other versions of that? Let's talk through some examples of players who've signed for big money, or just signed and everyone thought they would flop and they ended up being fantastic. Or vice versa. Ones we thought were fantastic and would flop. Go on, Brentford. It's just kind of tapering off now as we get to the end of the first half. By the way, we have got 4 minutes of added on time. I should have really added that on. 4 minutes of added on time here at the end of the first half. Crew 1, Notts County 1. At Gresty Road. Donnarumma, Liverpool need to clean down. Liverpool need to clean down with the Premier League. Clean down? What do you mean clean down? I don't know what that means. Barnsley says a fitting sore for Dickie Birday. Hit for 6 against Port Vale. Barry, Everton are all over the place. Are you for real? Did you watch them midweek? Did you watch them midweek? Yes, Everton are all over the place. Timbo Slice, I thought Sterling was a waste of money by City, but he paid it back and then some. And James, I'm so surprised Bruno hasn't left. Think of how good he'd have been at a club like Liverpool. Bruno wouldn't have worked under Klopp or under Slot. He doesn't work hard enough. He's not got the legs for it. He's a good player, Bruno, but he would never ever work for Liverpool. He could thrive for he actually could thrive for an Arsenal. Mikel Arteta or City. Arsenal or City is more of a Bruno territory, not Liverpool. He couldn't do well for Liverpool. CK era, come on Brentford. Yes, come on Brentford. We've got 2 minutes left before the end of the first half. And Ostermorg, remember when people said we signed the wrong RB Leipzig defender when we got Ibu? Yeah, everyone was saying Upamecano was the one. And do you know what's interesting? We're starting to be linked with him now, aren't we? Because he's out of contract at the end of the season at Bayern. He's only 26 as well. So Upamecano on a free, Kanate out on a free. That could work. Brentford down the right-hand side. Ooh, good tackle that from De Ligt. I've given him some stick this season, Matthijs De Ligt, but he came across and did well there. Thiago's on a hat-trick. Key, remember when the Soccer Saturday panel said that City overpaid for Kevin De Bruyne? Wasn't that mainly Paul Merson, though? I mean, Paul Merson has got... If you write down all the bad takes that Paul Merson's done, you could fill a book this tall. It's unreal. Emol 1878. What part of Liverpool are you from, mate? What same part of Everton you're from, dickhead? Here we go. Long ball into... Oh, it's a flick on. No, it's cleared away by United. Get it away. Emol Bad Wool. Mate, your own club says you've got less fans in the city than Liverpool. What are you talking about? Your own club. Your own club. Bad Wool. Bad Wool, as if Everton fans from outside the city aren't proper Everton fans. Shut up, you mess. Sync22, are you a wool? I am a wool. I'm a bad wool. Apparently. I'm a bad wool. Jamie Luke 6, Paul needs to go back to gambling. Only thing he was good at. Tonali needs to go back to gambling, doesn't he? Teddy, get Maguire, Sesko and Fernandes off now. Who would you put on? James, what do you think of Everton's new stadium without being biased? It's alright. Yeah, it's a nice stadium. It's a nice stadium. It's not quite... I mean, to be honest, they're all panicking a little bit about it, aren't they? Because you can't really get there. There's no parking down there. All of the... back to Norway, kid. Yeah, well, I'm more of a wool than I am Norwegian. Certainly more of a wool. But yeah, no, there's no parking down there. There's not an awful lot good about Everton's ground outside the ground. Put it that way. Everton fans are pretty frustrated by it. Timbo Slice, keep Fernandes on. I need my defensive contributions for FPL. And Liam, wrong things he's done was put Ugarte on. Ugarte. Right, okay, so, half-time, Brentford 2, Manchester United 1. What are we saying? Key says, what's a wool? A wool is basically someone who's born outside the city of Liverpool, but supports Liverpool. Now, I'm not talking about if you're born in, like, London, then you wouldn't be considered a wool. A wool is someone from just on the outskirts of Liverpool, where I'm from, basically, where I grew up. Like places like Warrington, St Helens, Widnes, Runcorn, places like that, just outside Liverpool. There's like a whole segment of places in between Liverpool and Manchester, and that's where I grew up. So if you've not got an L postcode, which is what Liverpool has, if you've not got an L postcode and you've not got a purple wheelie bin, then to some Liverpool fans and some Evertonians, you are not a proper fan. That's their approach anyway. Not all fans are like that, by the way. And I say fans, we should just call them what they are. Bells. Who just, yeah, you're less of a fan if you're not from an L postcode. And to be fair, there's a lot of other clubs that are like that as well. A lot of United fans are like that. If you're not from Manchester, what are you doing supporting the club? If you're not from Newcastle, what are you doing supporting the club? If you're not from London, why are you supporting Arsenal? All this sort of stuff. All clubs have their elitists, I guess. Mike plays retro. St Helens half tried to be Scousers and the other half tried to be Manx. I'm neither, mate. I am neither. Be yourself, Dylan. I got on Ollie Murr's story on TikTok. Nice. Well done, mate. Good stuff. How are you enjoying Centre Parks, Dylan, by the way? Liam Manning, I'm not from Leeds, but I support Leeds, so what? Emal didn't say you weren't a fan, just called you a wool pack. A wool pack? The wool pack's a pub in Emmerdale, you divvy. A wool pack. Shelley, who's calling you a woolly back? Well, they're not actually calling me a woolly back, they're just calling me a wool. Mind your own business, laughing my arse off at United. Well, we've got a big old 45 minutes here now. Typo. Oh, so you talk about Emmerdale a fair bit then? Key United fans can't say anything, most of their fans are from London. And Kean Groves, the Lamans should have started. Wyatt Manning, and I'm not from Norwich, but I support Norwich. Wyatt Manning, support whoever you like. That's true enough, yeah, absolutely agree with that. And James, I reckon Man United are finishing bottom 10 again. They make their games so difficult for themselves. M.1, who would voluntarily support Leeds? Well, listen. We support who we support, don't we? That's the thing. We support who we support. And nothing wrong with that. That's my son. Oh, is it really? Bloody hell. Alright, Wyatt. Jimmy, as a Liverpool fan, I dreamed about these moments as a kid. Keep them coming, hammer him. Yeah, mate, I grew up with that as well. I grew up with with United winning everything and having to go to school after United had knocked us out the FA Cup last minute. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I think it was 99, wasn't it? 1999, the year they won the treble. Michael Owen scored the first goal, and then United scored 2 late goals. Absolutely destroyed me, that. It's only a kid. Liam, he's 14, so be nice to him. Is it actually your son? Jimmy P. Comedy, as someone in the Northwest, it was hell growing up like this. Oh, it was awful, wasn't it? Awful. And now we're getting our own back. There's a full generation of United fans now going to school with Liverpool winning titles and Champions Leagues. Isn't that brilliant? Isn't that wonderful? Samir, new day, same United. Well, it's been a bit of a changing of the guard. Again, we've talked a lot about United, by the way, and I don't want to focus too much on Manchester United because it's got to be said as well that Brentford are doing very, very well. It's been this sort of a changing of the guard at Brentford with Thomas Frank leaving, with Wissa going, obviously with Mbermo going to United. Bit of a transitional season. Keith Andrews has come in. He's never managed a Premier League side before, and you know, it feels like there has been a little bit of a change in playing style. You know, speaking to some Brentford fans, they've said the same. It does feel like there's been a little bit of a change in their playing style. They've maybe not had the sort of approach that Thomas Frank had last season or in previous seasons. It's been a little bit more direct. We've had a lot more of the long throws and things like that. But you've got to give credit where it's due. Brentford have started incredibly well today. I think they've deserved to be in front. Probably unlucky to go in just 2-1 up, actually. They probably deserve to be 2-0 or 3-1 up. They've done really, really well. Dale, afternoon, matey. How's it going? 5th NYC Jewellery. Do you support Liverpool? You sound like you're a mank. You're not very good with accents then, Chief. Accents are not your thing, I would say. Liam Manning, as much as I love United losing, it's sad how much they've fallen. And Jimmy P says Palace will be tough today. I agree, mate. I've gone for 1-1. I think, yeah, it's a tough all game for Liverpool at 3 o'clock. I'll be live for that as well. I'm staying on for that. So if people want to stay on for Palace and Liverpool, make sure you've clicked up there. Make sure you've liked and subscribed. I'm going to be watching at 3 p.m. Liverpool Palace at Selhurst Park. But yeah, head-to-heads here. In terms of head-to-heads, Brentford are unbeaten in their last 3 against United. They beat them 4-0 here not that long ago. I think it was 1-2, drawn 1 in the last 3. In fact, you know what? I was going to mention that as well. Manchester United actually have struggled just broadly coming to London. They don't like playing in London in recent years. They have lost 15 of their last 24 trips to London, Manchester United. Which, if you consider how many London sides there are, when you think you've got Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea, Fulham, West Ham, Brentford, is that it? Have I missed anyone? It's only 6 London sides. Brentford, West Ham, Fulham, Spurs, Arsenal, Chelsea. Anyone I'm missing? 5th NYC Jewellery, definitely not a Scouser. Didn't say I was a Scouser, but I'm not a mank. There's more than the 2 accents, Chief. Palace, yeah. Christ, we're playing them this week. Okay, so there's 7 sides then there. And in the last 24 trips, Manchester United have lost 15. Walter White says Ruben Amorim will take us back to the glory days and nostalgia bunker. If you give a striker a chance on goal, he will have a chance. Michael Owen. United are a massive club and should be competing for titles. It's sad. Yeah, it's not sad if you're a Liverpool fan. Jimmy, isn't Amarim the only manager who hasn't won a back-to-back game? I didn't know if he was the only manager, but I did see that. Yeah, his record at United is so bad. It's like you can't even quite wrap your head around how he's still Manchester United manager with such a bad record. It's absolutely unbelievable. He's already lost more games as Manchester United manager than he did in 6 years at Sporting Lisbon. It's unbelievable. And we knew, obviously, coming into this one, by the way, Brentford's top scorer is Thiago. He's got 2 goals in 3 games coming into this one, and he scored 2 in the first half. So, if you are looking for an FPL replacement this year, then Thiago could be one. They brought Thiago in over 12 months ago. He came in from Club Brugge. He got a bad injury. He didn't quite get going at Brentford because of that injury. He was out for nearly 12 months with it. He's come back this season, even though he's been at Brentford for over a year. This is basically his first season in the Premier League. He's still quite young, and I think he started really, really well. So, Igor Thiago, definitely worth a look for your FPL sides, I would say. Jimmy says, imagine how quick Ollie or Ten Hag would have been sacked. Have you seen how bad Ineos have been at other clubs? Very true. And Nostalgia Bunker Bro is going to get a lorry to carry his hurt to future games. And Luke, I'm jumping ship. I can't deal with the fans anymore. You can't jump ship. You can't ever jump ship at Man United. You can't jump ship at any club. Once you've chosen a club, that is your club. Can't deal with these people who have multiple clubs and bloody, change halfway through. Callum says, we'll sing it from the Stretford end. The Reds are going down. And Shelley, I think it's set up for a Bruno goal. Oh, don't say that, Shelley. We're all feeling positive here. We're all feeling really excited that United are going to get beat. Don't start saying things like that. But United are currently in 11th before this game with 7 points in 5 matches. So it's not quite maybe crisis time just yet, but probably not the start United would have hoped for either, especially going out of the cup as well. Jimmy, I can see another Brentford goal. Well, the goals is always the tail of the tape in this one. It's nearly always a game where we've had goals because I think it's, what's the average I was looking at before? 3.5 goals per match in Brentford and United games. We've already had 3 in the first half, so I'd be very, very surprised if we don't get another 2. 1 or 2 for sure. Samuel Mark Ingram says, bring on Aiden Heaven, Kobbie Mainoo and Senna Lamans. Why would you bring on Lamans? Bayindir's been fine. Bayindir's actually kept you in this. A couple of big saves from Bayindir. Why would you change the goalkeeper? I mean, don't get me wrong, I would have started Lamans, but now you've put Bayindir in. It feels silly to waste a substitution on a goalkeeper that isn't, he's not doing anything terribly bad. You need the outfield players changing more. Raheem Sterling, Kelleher, poor again. I don't think I wouldn't have said that's poor. I think he's been fouled there. 99 times out of 100, that gets given as a foul. Jimmy, that's sad. That's like us in 2010 with Aquilani and Barini and Luke, narcissist as a manager. Amarim, you think Amarim's a narcissist? Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Arab Joe, United have turned this around to win 4-2. But it is, you know, this is exactly the sort of, you know, half that you worry about from a Brentford point of view, where if I'm Brentford, I'm ecstatic that I'm winning. If I'm a Brentford fan, I'm looking at it and going, Keith Andrews, he's got us 2-0 up. Thiago's scored 2. What a player he's looking. You know, it's not a fluke. This guy's been doing really well this season, so Thiago looks great. It's a positive. But then you'd also say, well, we were 2-0 up, and we've allowed United to settle and get a goal and get back in the game. And that's the sort... If Brentford dropped points from this position, you would be really, really frustrated now. 2-0 up at home. They should be winning. But we're about to kick off for the second half, and we have done. There you go. Come on, Brentford. Aaron, foul on the goalkeeper. How delusional are you? It was a foul on the goalkeeper. Quite clearly, you don't watch a lot of football, Aaron. Luke, listen to him rather than have... Listen to him, fella, rather than have you as the manager. I don't know if that's a compliment in there or somewhere. Arab Joe, United's turning this around. Liam Manning, keeper has to be stronger, Keys. A former keeper myself, they get so much protection, pal, it's unreal. Hang on, I'm not saying that it's right. I'm saying that that's consistency. Consistency would be that gets given as a foul. I'm not saying that it's right. I would rather keepers don't get that protection. But the reality is that they do. So you can't give it for what you would want the decision to be. You have to give it for what it is. And what it is that Manchester United have affected the goalkeeper by bullying him a little bit. And as soon as you put your hands on a keeper, that's it. The foul gets given. Samuel Mark Ingram says, Sir Alex Ferguson had ruthless aggression. He moved players on when it's the right time. And not always he didn't. Yap Stam, maybe his best ever centre-back. The best ever centre-back to play under Sir Alex Ferguson, he let go far too early. PK, Ronaldo, fair few moved on from United and did alright after they left. Tevez, Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan was a cracking player. He never should have left United. Joe, how's it going? Good to see you. John, United let PK go way too early. They did. Liam, I agree, but it shouldn't be like that at all. No, like I said, I agree, man. I absolutely agree. It shouldn't be like that, but it is like that, innit? If you're watching on the red channel, do us a favour, click like, click subscribe. If you're watching on the purple channel, do the same. If you're watching on TikTok, do the same. Give us a like, give us a follow. It massively helps. Go and support me. Premier League Dad, Key Thomas. I am live everywhere pretty much right now. The purple app, the red app, and on TikTok. Joe played five-a-side for the first time in ages. Absolutely knackered. I miss five-a-side. I've not played five-a-side in about 12 months nearly. Yeah. Since we moved house, basically. Since we moved house, I've stopped playing because I'm nowhere near all the lads who I used to play footy with. So I need to find a new little five-a-side community near where I am. Might have to go and join Man v Fat. John Steve says, I feel like the Brentford fans should be booing Burmo a bit more. I would anyway. Why? Samuel Mark Ingram, Diego Forlan should have played up front more often with Ruud van Nistelrooy. United had... Do you know, we talk about how good United's attack was in 99 with Solskjaer and York and Cole and Sheringham. But that United attack with Forlan, Van Nistelrooy, Rooney, Louis Saha, that was some attack. That's, you know, if you look at those four on paper, they were maybe just as good, if not better. Samir X69, are you prepared to watch Arsenal v Atletico Madrid, Harambol, and Coventry 2, Birmingham 0? Yes! By the way, if you're new around here on TikTok, later this week I am going to be doing a phone-in show where you can join me, you can talk. You don't have to put your face on the screen, you can just talk from your phone. But if you want to, you can join us and talk. We're going to be having a chat about all things football. We're giving predictions on the Champions League games. We'll be giving predictions on the Europa League games and the upcoming Premier League fixtures and everything, and all the news and whatever else. We'll be talking about this weekend's Premier League results, what that means, and whoever you support. I want to hear from you. Not just the Premier League, by the way. We'll talk about the Championship, the League One, League Two results, all the games in Europe. So whatever it is you want to talk about, make sure you give us a like and a follow. We're doing our very first phone-in on the channel later this week. And let me know what you think. Jimmy P Comedy, do you follow any Championship? Yeah, mate, we watched loads of I watched Championship last night. I was watching West Brom and Leicester last night. We did a watch-along for it. I had Leicester to win. Oh, sorry, I had Leicester or draw. And I won 40 quid on that. 40 quid, Leicester or draw, and 1-6 goals in the game. And I hung on till the very last kick. And what a finish it was from Decor Dover-Reid. So yeah, I watched the Championship. We watched National League on this channel, by the way. I have done over 350 games this year in 2025. I watch at least one football match every single day. We do one live watch-along every day. Over 350 I've done so far. I'm going for 500 by the end of 2025. So let me know what your games would be for next week. We've still got to choose which fixtures I'm going to do next week. Jimmy, who do you see going up? Oh, Christ, it could be one from like 12, couldn't it? Let's be honest. There's a fair few. I like Borough at the minute, but obviously that's just because of where they sit and how they've started the league. I don't think you can write off teams like West Brom and Leicester. I don't think you can write off teams like Southampton. I still think Sheffield United with Wilder coming back in could have a big chance. But I said before the start of the season, I thought it would be Ipswich, Southampton and West Brom. And I'm going to stick with them three. I don't know in what order they come up, but I fancy West Brom to come up under Ryan Mason. Some really talented players there. Wyatt, I'm hoping Bristol play sometime in December because I've never watched a Bristol game. Bristol Rovers or Bristol City? Bristol City are a good side. Oh, they've not done too well. Jimmy, is that true about Nuno? It is, yeah. He's been appointed West Ham manager. He'll be in the dugout for Monday's game against Everton at Hill Dickinson Arena. Bristol City, nice. Ashton Gate, great place that. So yeah, Graham Potter sacked. Where does Graham Potter go next? His career's really taken a nosedive, hasn't it? Since leaving Brighton, where his star was shining brightly all of a sudden. Gone to Chelsea, moved on very quickly. Gone to West Ham, moved on very quickly. He was once thought of as the next sort of bright young English manager, and actually maybe a candidate for the England job. I would have preferred Graham Potter to be the next England manager. I'd rather him than Thomas Tuchel for sure. Ostermore, do you think West Ham will get a new manager bounce? Well, I'm certainly hoping so. Any result against Everton would be brilliant. Jimmy P. Connolly used to live near Ashton Gate. Oh, lovely. They've got a good team there at the minute, Bristol. Liam, he gets so excited when you read his comments out. Thanks, Key. Hey, well, I'm there. Don't worry, we'll read them out. Ostermore, can't get much worse for them, to be fair. Who, Everton? They started the season so well, though. Coming back to Bristol City, they started the season really well. They absolutely smashed. We watched that game, didn't we, live here? Sheffield United at Bramall Lane absolutely battered them. James, if Wrexham don't get promoted this season, we will be playing United next season. Do you think Wrexham get a result today? You're still 0-0 with Derby, aren't you? Let's just review the live results across the league at the moment. I'll keep you updated on them. So Brentford 2, Man United 1 here. Coventry 2, Birmingham 0. Birmingham have had a man sent off. Who is it who's been sent off? Jack Robinson. 2 yellow cards in 8 minutes for Jack Robinson. Experienced player for Birmingham as well. He's been sent off. Swansea 1, Millwall 1, and Wrexham 0, Derby 0 in that one at the racecourse ground. Looks like Wrexham are having the better of that one though. Or at least were in the first half. Second half, Derby have come out a little bit better. Wycombe have got a goal back against Wimbledon. Wimbledon 2, Wycombe 1 in League 1. Leyton Orient 1, Stevenage 2. That's a big old result. Crewe 1, Notts County 1, and Oldham 0, Barnet 1 at Boundary Park. Right, it's a free kick here for Brentford. Big chance for the Bees to get the ball in the box. Kaka Juicy Bandita. Liverpool predictions, mate. I've gone for 1-1. I've gone for 1-1. By the way, if anyone does want to join my my Telegram group, I've got it. It's in the link. The link is on the scrolling banner along the bottom. If you get the chance, join it. We're giving hackers and tips and stuff. It's all free, but we're doing hackers and tips. We had a 20-1 winner in there yesterday. And yeah, so we just talk football in there and make predictions on games and occasionally make a little bit of cash. Kaka Juicy, what the hell's happened since I've been gone screen? Bro, looks awesome. Oh, nice. Cheers, man. Joe Reese is still hiding, bless him. Samir X69, thanks so much. I really appreciate your support. You're a great lad. Ha! You don't know him. You don't know him. Samir's not a great lad. He's a United fan. Sister Fister here, by the way. No, I know, mate. I know, because I can never pronounce that name when you say it like that. I'm just going to call you Kaka. Wrexham 1, Derby 0. Yay, go on. Jimmy P says it's going to be 2-2, innit? Do you think? I hope not. We've got half hour left here. Christ, look at him. I tell you what, I bet whoever's renting them flats making good money. Look at that. He's got a great view of the pitch for free as well. Chinese fella with a Man United top on. Great ball in from Brentford. Samir X69, I'm not a United fan, I just like Ronaldo. Looking good though, mate, happy for you. Well, it's maybe better than it was, yeah. Better than it was. Callum the Copite finally slot listening to us fans with dropping Gakpo. Has he dropped him? Vert, Isak and Salah front three. Oh, so that means he's gone Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, McAllister midfield, hasn't he? So who have we got in defence then? Alisson, Bradley, Kirkes, Van Dijk and Kanate. Fine, and then it's McAllister, Gravenberch and Szoboszlai midfield. Salah, Van Dijk and Wirtz up front. Okay, fine, I can deal with that. And then Palace, it's Henderson in goal. It's back five of Mitchell, Munoz, Richards, Gueye and Lacroix. Midfield of Kamada and Wharton. And then it's a front three of Sarr, Pino, Mateta. Pretty much as you expected, as we predicted. Osnamoga, the lineups out the are, mate. Yeah, I'll put them in the chat. I'll put them in the chat on YouTube, so if you want to see them, you can see them. LFC lineup is Alisson, Bradley, Gravenberch. Oh, hang on a minute. Alisson, Bradley, Kanate, VVD, Kirkes, Grav, Sobo, Maka, Wirtz, Isak, Salah. Joe, the university flats. Oh, are they really? What university is it? There's a university next to Brentford Stadium. I wasn't aware of that. SAFC says score for Forest. How's it going, Keen Musher? How's it going, mate? Good to see you. I think the score for Forest today, I'm going to go 1-1. Sunderland 1, Forest 1. Jordan, don't think Liverpool fans realise how easy it's going to be with Kamada in midfield for us. Who was you hoping for? Was you hoping Will Hughes would get it? Do you not like Kamada? I think Kamada's really tidy on the ball. Leighton Orient 1. Stevenage 3. Yeah, he's left Will Hughes on the bench and Jefferson Lerma on the bench. Interesting. Well, we'll see. We will see. Chance for Brentford. Oh, big chance. Unlucky. Sepp Vandenberg, ex-Liverpool centre-back. From one centre-back to another, Nathan Collins with the flick on, and Vandenberg got a touch on it. Probably should have scored, actually. 6 yards out. Probably should have put Brentford 3-1 up there. 30 minutes left here. Jimmy P. Comedy, Brunel University. Really? Wyatt, you're welcome. You've made my day. Thanks for making my first time here an absolute banger. Nice. Good to have you, mate. Love the hat too. Joe Lammons still not starting is a joke. Well, do we think that Lammons starting would have made a massive difference here? Because I don't think it would. I think he has to start Lammons. Don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like that's the reason United have lost. Or are losing, let's say. Jordan, Kamada's good in the number 10. Awful in that sitting position. And Samir X69, United is a joke in itself, to be fair. Ostermorg, Callum the Copite first, but Kirkes got absolutely ripped by Munoz in that game. Oh, in the Charity Shield game. Kirkes, I'm not really concerned about Kirkes. Yeah, I'm not worried about Kirkes. I like him a lot. Really talented player. And, yeah, no problems with him. Sharda down the left-hand side. Good chance for Brentford. Must be. Hit it! Oh, big save from Bayindir. Again, we talked about the keeper. Dango Ouattara probably should have made that 3-1. Huge chance for Brentford. And what a save from Bayindir. Fabulous save, that. Oh, yeah, good save. Good save. He's kept United in it. Honestly, I would say he's been United's man of the match. Jordan, I love Glasner, but I think it's a massive, massive mistake. Karma against Gravenberg. Happy to be wrong. Happy to trust Glasner. It might just be that he hasn't really got much choice. If Will Hughes isn't fully fit, there's not really a lot he could have done. Samir X69, he should have waited and then shot. And Jimmy P. Comedy, what has Amorim seen about Lammons in training that he is forced to play Bayindir? I mean, yeah, we've watched Lammons on this channel when he was at Antwerp. I think he's a really good player. I don't know why they're not starting him. Especially given that he's the future of Manchester United. I think there's no Manchester United fan who really thinks that Altay Bayindir is their long-term future number one. Lammons is. So why not start him? Let him make the mistakes. Ostermore, good to see it's a 10v12 with Gay playing. Gay's sticking an own goal in the last minute, isn't he, to win it for us. And 3-star Edge, United going to find it difficult to break Brentford in these last 30 plus minutes. Jimmy P. Comedy, when is Lammons going to play? Is it in the FA Cup? Well, they've not got any action in the League Cup. The FA Cup is January time. I imagine maybe he's got to wait for a... Do you know what? It might be that Amorim is just waiting for him to, maybe Bayindir make a mistake and he's got to kind of earn his chance, earn his stripes. So when Bayindir makes a mistake, if he makes a mistake, then Lammons goes in. Maybe it's that. But it's bringing the best out of Bayindir. So far, let's be honest, This has been Bayindir's best performance in a Manchester United shirt, in my opinion. I don't think he's a brilliant goalkeeper. I don't think he's going to do wonders and be United's number one. But he's played really well today. Let's call it for what it is. I'm a Liverpool fan. I love slating United, but let's make the point. Bayindir has had a very, very good game. The defence has been all over the place, and he's kept them in it. Brian and Burmo down the right-hand side against his old club. Good defending, and should be a goal kick, and it is a goal kick. Brian and Burmo's raging with that. Ostermorg says, Wout Faz performance is what we need from Gay today. Right, 2 changes for United. It's Mainu and Yoro coming on. Maguire going off. And I would imagine it's Agate maybe as well. Yeah, Agate and Maguire off. Mainu and Yoro on. Dale says it's a very entertaining relegation battle. More goals in this given the shocking defending. This ain't a relegation battle. Brentford are never going down. Jordan, United laughed at us how much we paid them for Henderson. They'd be begging for him now. Do you agree with the assessment that Dean Henderson is Palace's greatest ever goalkeeper? I was listening to HLTCO in his podcast. He was saying that there's an argument that not only is Glasner Palace's best ever manager, and this is Palace's best ever team, Dean Henderson should go down as Palace's greatest ever goalkeeper. And I was thinking about who might compete with him for that. Like, there's been some in the lower leagues, like Speroni and... but, Nigel Martin. Didn't Nigel Martin play for Palace for a while? Like, Nigel Martin was unbelievable. Became the first £1 million goalkeeper in British football at Palace. 272 games. You'd say Julian Speroni. Julian Speroni. Who was the other fella? The other fella with the... he was playing the joggers. Gabor Kirai. Remember him? Gabor Kirai. William. So it's Wirtz on the left then with Dom in the middle. Wirtz on the left is going to be Saucy. Leighton Orient 2. Stevenage 3. Dominic Ballard with the goal for Leighton Orient. Maybe getting him back in. Joe Mandanda. Steve Mandanda at Palace, yeah. Callum the Copite says it's a perfect 11 for Liverpool today. Here we go, down the left-hand side. Come on. Brentford. Oh, that's our ball, sir. Unlucky. Callum the Copite, Wayne Hennessy played for them as well. Yeah. Wayne Hennessy, the famous German sympathiser. Wayne Hennessy. Jimmy P. Comedy says joggers goalkeepers need to come back. Also cap goalkeepers. Don't see too many goalkeepers playing in caps anymore. That's true. Yeah, caps and joggers for goalkeepers. I always... Who was that other... who was the fella who played in goal for PSG? He always played in joggers. Oh, that's going to do my head in that now. Back in the day. PSG goalkeeper... 90s. Bernard Lama. That's the one. Joe, why are we on 5:30 at Wednesday? It's 5:45, isn't it? 5:45, you're playing against Union Saint-Gilloise on Wednesday. Sirigu. Did Sirigu play in joggers? FM No Casuals all before you said PSG, but Kirai was unreal. Yeah, Kirai was diving all over the place for Palace. He was just like that mad kid. We used to have a lad who used to play in... I mean, I don't know if this was the case in your school, but I always remember in our school, there was always kind of last picked would go in goal, right? That was always... Because nobody wanted to go in goal. Everybody wanted to be Michael Owen, Robbie Fowler, Alan Shearer, whoever, Wayne Rooney, whatever it was growing up, right? Everyone wanted to be those players. Nobody wanted to be Peter Schmeichel or, David Seaman or whatever growing up. So it was always last picked, right? You're in net. That was our rule. And we had one kid who, he joined the school late and bizarrely he just loved going in goal. He wasn't even really that good. He was mad. We was playing on concrete, a concrete school playground, and he used to just throw himself on the floor, like proper like backflips. He used to break his collarbone like every other week. And we was like, mate, just chill. Like, it's only a game of football, a little kickabout at break. We're only like 9, 10. Like, chill out. He was full on, like, somersaulting onto concrete, and then he'd be like, oh, and, like, he broke his arm like 4 times, the kid. He was so funny. I shouldn't laugh, but it was well funny. FM No Casuals, Friedel wore a cap sometimes. Joe, every Champions League game should be 8 PM. I'd agree with that. 3-star Reds, half the United team need to go back to gambling. Then again, maybe not. If they can't find the way to goal, what chance have they got in finding the door to the bookies? Ostermorg, Chiesa to play the last 20 to 30 today, you reckon? Possibly. Yeah. Yeah, maybe, if we need him. Yeah, maybe he comes on and plays centre forward instead of Isak. Right, here we go. Right-hand side. United must be. Oh, claim for a penalty. The big claim for a penalty on Brian and Burmo. He's give it. How's he give it? He's give it for a tug on Brian and Burmo. It's a penalty to United. I'll be honest, it did look it from the first angle. This is going to be a penalty. Nathan Collins is going to check it. Well, Nathan Collins isn't going to check it. Nathan Collins has gone to the ref and said, please check it. He's onside, there's no doubt about that. Oh, you can't give that. You can't give that. Oh, that's so soft. That is so soft. You can't do that. Please don't give that, ref. Don't give that. Please don't give that. That is absolutely shocking. How does he give this? How does he give that? He's give a yellow card to Nathan Collins here. It's a penalty to Man United. He's never offside, Callum. He's not offside. He is never, ever offside. I'll back United on that. He ain't offside. There's no way that's a penalty. That is sickening, that, if that gets given. He's got to go and have a look at this, ref. Come on. Let's go and have a check. Please, let's have a check. Are we having a look at it? Are we going to have a look at it? Let's have a look, please, sir. Has he checked it? That's never a pen. That is never a pen. That is absolutely never a pen. Never. Never. Go and check it. He's still listening to the official here. He's still listening. Might not be given yet. Is it given? Come on. Go and have a look at it. Are you checking it? Is it? What's going on? VAR check. Here we go. VAR check. Checking possible red card. Why are you checking possible red card? No, not possible red card. Check penalty not given. Ah. No, you can't send him off for that. You shouldn't even give the penalty for that. It's not a penalty. It isn't a penalty. It is never a penalty. It's not a penalty. It's not a red card. Go and have a look at it. It's not a red. It's not a red. It's not a penalty. Is he giving it? He's giving it. He's giving it. It's going to be a Bruno Fernandes. Hopefully a Bruno Fernandes sky. Get it skied like he did against Fulham. He never touched him. He never touched him. It was a ball into the box. Brian and Burmo's running onto it. Nathan Collins is behind him. He does reach forward and put his hand on his shoulder, but it's not. There's no. You're never giving that. And like, that's so soft. He never ever touches him enough for Brian and Burmo. Goes down like he's been shot. Absolutely shocking. Goes down so easy. And it's a penalty to Manchester United. Brentford 2-1 up. Maybe not for long. They're making some changes here, Brentford. Dango Ouattara going off. Rico Henry coming on. Hickey as well going off. So Hickey off, Henry on. And it's Lewis Potter coming on for Dango Ouattara. But the pen's been given, and it's no red card. Jack, is this a red card for Man U or Brentford? It was checked for a red card for Nathan Collins of Brentford, but it's not being given. It's been ruled out. It's no red card, so it is just a penalty. They checked it for a possible red card, but they've given the penalty. The penalty shouldn't have been given. It wasn't a penalty, let alone a red card. But it is a penalty to Manchester United now. Bruno Fernandes about to step up and take it. Ruben Amorim can't even look. He's that nervous. But it's a penalty to United. Is he going to make it 2-2? Or is he going to sky it like he did against Fulham? Ref, go and barge into him quick. Shits himself when refs barge into him. Come on, Bruno. Miss it. Save it, Quiveen. Kelleher. He saved it! He saved it! He's shite, Bruno! He saved it! He saved one against Kylian Mbappe at Anfield not that long ago. Big Quiveen Kelleher. He's just done it against Bruno. Get in the bin, United. He's missed it. Big save from Quiveen Kelleher. What a player he is. Quiveen, I tell you, that was a bargain for Brentford, that. Absolute bargain. Bargain of the summer. Bargain of the century. Quiveen Kelleher does it for Quiveen. Loving it. Oh, yes. Oh, that's great stuff. Brentford 2, United 1. Last 15 minutes of normal time. Oh, it's so good, this. Liam, redemption for a poor decision. And no way, what a player, says Wyatt. Sammy El Capitano, Manchester United. Long ball over to the left-hand side. Big chance. Dorgu. How's he give a free kick? It's a goal kick. Get up, Dorgu. Get up, soft lad. Agent Kelleher, says Jimmy P. I love him. I love him. Oh, it's a poor pen, though, that from Bruno. It's a really poor pen. Come on, get the third, says Callum. Chimey, we are shite even when we cheat. Here we go. Thiago down the right-hand side. Big chance for Brentford. Hit it. Oh, corner ball, sir. Any chance? No, unlucky. Callum would have been United. Typical that they get the equaliser and then win it. Thanks, Kelleher. Kelleher doing the business for the Reds. Coventry 3, Birmingham 0. 10-man Birmingham losing at Coventry. Lucas says, what a dirty, cheating team. Ooh, United. And HK says, how can you not love the man? He's unbelievable, isn't he? Josh, predictions for Palace Liverpool. I'm hoping Liverpool get the win, obviously, but I expect it's going to be a 1-1. I think it's going to be a tough game. Will am I travel, says really Man U. What the hell? Cleared away by Brentford. Oh, that was a bit naughty. Can we have a yellow card for that, please, sir? It's getting booked. Chimey, will you watch the Madrid derby key? No, mate, because Liverpool's on at 3 o'clock and the Madrid derby kicks off at 3:15, doesn't it? So yeah, it'll the clash. Yeah, so I can't do it. I'm going to be watching Liverpool instead. Claim for a red card here from Lewis Potter. Are we going to check that? Let's have a check on it. Let's get United player sent off here, please, sir. Jordan Mark Colbridge is fuming. Kelleher punts the ball long up the pitch. And Brentford, ooh, it's all getting a little bit scrappy now in the midfield. Brentford, hit it. Oh, hit it. That's a foul. That's a foul. It's going to be a yellow card for Shada. Chukwudi Tochku said, cost us 6 points this season. Who's cost you 6 points? Bruno? Shelley, I still think they'll draw. And Callum Key, next week, I think we'll storm Chelsea with Palmer out. We just stormed them anyway with him. Chelsea have been shite this season. We'd have battered Chelsea with or without Palmer. They're absolutely shocking. Mason Mount comes on. Mason Mount got the winner here for United. Was it last season Mason Mount got the winner here? Scored one of his very few United goals. But Mason Mount's come on here for Luke Shaw. Final 10 minutes of normal time. Reece, Liverpool have scrapped every game, but you probably wouldn't beat us. Probably would beat us, I can't lie. Liverpool haven't scrapped every game. What do you mean we've scrapped every game? We've battered teams. Chukwudi, no, he scored a goal in the 96th, then we conceded in the 98th. Key check Luca's comments. What are we saying? What's Luca said? Should have been red, should have been quicker, shouldn't have allowed subs. Brentford still cheating. Oh, shut up, Luca. Shut up. Stop, listen. Just accept the fact that United have not been good enough today. Just that, it will make you a whole lot more peaceful and content in the knowledge that United have not been hard done by here. United aren't 2-1 down because they've had it really hard. It's really hard luck and Brentford have been cheating. Come on, mate. Just accept the fact that they've been crap. They were 2-0 down first half and they should have been maybe 3 or... They were lucky to get the 1. They were very lucky to get the 1. Brentford have been the better side. You can't say for 1 second that United deserve anything out of this game. They don't. I think you'd find most United fans very hard pushed to accept that they deserve anything out of this game. Even a point. They don't deserve anything out of this game. Joe, Man U weren't even good enough against Chelsea last week. They weren't, were they? They struggled against 10-men Chelsea. Callum, I agree, but Palmer does defo make them way better. Yeah, no, of course, he's the best player. 3-star Reds looking like another season of struggle, Chimey. United chance. Oh, unlucky from Delict. Davy Dowdle says sacked in the morning. Do we think he does get sacked? Something tells me that's not quite likely to happen. Joe, Man U weren't even good enough against Chelsea last week. Oh, we've done that one, sorry. Okay, well, 8 minutes to go. And United will stay in the bottom half. If this stays as it is, with United's shaky away form... especially in London continuing, United would stay in the bottom half. For Brentford, this would be a real confidence builder though. Even though it's against United and United haven't been terrific for some time. I tell you what, Delict gets away with one there. Whew. Lewis Thompson, not a United fan, but if they sack Amorim, they'll be relegated. Need to give managers more time. Well, I know, but mate, at some point you have to look at it and say Amorim has had the worst record of any Manchester... Given how bad they've been over the last 10 years, Amorim has the worst record of any Manchester United manager ever, pretty much. Post-war, I think he's got the worst record. So it becomes really, really difficult to say, give him time, give him time. You have to win games of football to start winning hearts and minds, don't you? That's a handball, that. That's a handball from Delict. That's a handball. That should have been a penalty. Are we checking that, sir? Are we checking that? That should be handball. I tell you, there you are. You just said United have been getting, United have been hard done by. That should have been a penalty. That should have been a penalty to Brentford. Delict, clear handball in the penalty area. Clear handball. Who's this coming on? Xerxes. Lightning quick coming on for Dorgu, who's just been booked. He's going off. Reece says Liverpool won't beat Palace. I agree. No, I agree with you. I think it's going to be 1-1. Broken Pixel says, I don't think it's the manager, it's the players. And James, Amorim's refusal to adjust this shoddy system is laughable at this point. Jimmy P Comedy, that's a pen. Stonewall penalty, blatant handball. Honestly, it should have been. Again, why is the ref not going checking that? He gives United a penalty, no problem, for the softest of things. Doesn't give Brentford one. Clear handball. And you know what? That handball actually stopped a clear Brentford chance because it was going straight to the Brentford player, wasn't it? And he pushed it away. Josh, I hate playing Palace. They're always decent against us. That's not true. That isn't true. At Selhurst Park, Palace have only won once in 20 years against Liverpool. Once. And that was in 2014 when we had Ricky Lambert up front. That's the only time that Palace have beaten Liverpool at Selhurst Park. We always do quite well there, if anything. Oh, Brentford! Chance! Give it off! Give it off, you! Give it off! All he had to do then, that was an easy chance. Oh, you absolute moonhead. Sam Miguel, oh my, United a pony. And then UFC Lewis, I think we beat Arsenal 1-0 tomorrow. I hope so. I hope so. I'm really rooting for Newcastle tomorrow. Any chance Arsenal have got of dropping points is good for Liverpool. Luca, is Bro a Brentford fan or obsessed with United? Who's Bro? Is Bro a Brentford fan? I don't know what that means, mate. Talking proper England. Broken Pixel, how long's left in the game? It's 4 minutes, basically, of normal time. And then we've got some added time to come. Friendly old plumber, never been to Anfield. You should go. It's cracking. It's great. Yeah, you should go. Wonderful place. Liam Manning, if Arsenal lose, that means you'll lose a viewer. I'll struggle. Reece, why wouldn't a Liverpool fan want Brentford to win? And well, I know. Some people can't get their heads around it. Luca, if you can't understand that sentence, I guess that makes you a Liverpool fan. Okay. Okay. Jack, do you think Sesko goal was out or not? It wasn't whether it was out. That wasn't the check, wasn't it? Wasn't it the check for a foul on Kelleher? The check was for a foul, yeah. It wasn't really necessarily the ball was out or not. It should have been given as a foul. So Sesko's goal shouldn't have stood. Chimey says, Amorim must take flight. 343 back to Portugal. Peter, we are Brentford. And Shelley, hit the likes, please. Cheers, Shelley. Thank you for those that have already liked and subscribed. Luca, it's embarrassing. Hate watch. Luca, mate, just swipe along, Chief. No one's forcing you to watch. Just swipe along. There's plenty of other people on TikTok. Just enjoy your day, mate. I genuinely hope you have a better day. Have a much better day. Don't be so angry all the time. James, just watch United bid 80 million for Thiago after the final whistle. And Jimmy P Comedy, big win for Brentford. Keith Andrews, masterclass. So many people have said that they thought Brentford would go down this year. So many. And I just feel like we need to reassess Brentford a little bit. Because they've done really well. Brentford on the counter-attack here as we enter the last few minutes. James, I have to admit, I was one of them. Brentford deserve a lot of respect. Wyatt, because they were buying players off other teams. Who? City. Brentford into the box. Claim for a penalty. You're not getting that. And now United on the counter-attack. 89th minute. Now the 90th. Come on. Keep them out, Brentford. That's never a foul. That's never a foul. Luca, Prem fans are embarrassing. I joined and saw you celebrating a United miss like you won the Champions League. Do you not celebrate rivals losing? Is that above you? Are you just better than that? You don't celebrate rivals. Honestly, I'd love to be a very even-minded balanced football fan like you, Luca, who just celebrates your own team and doesn't take any enjoyment at all in the defeats of your rivals. Yeah, no, you're better than that, aren't you, mate? Reese, everyone laughed at that Henderson signing. Henderson's quality. I don't know why people are laughing at it. He's absolutely unreal. Chimey, we need Roy Keane as interim for the rest of the season. Can you imagine Roy Keane to Sesko? Well done. You scored a goal, but come on, that's your job. That's your job, Sesko. Thiago has won the TNT Player of the Match. So fair play to him. Broken Pixel. I'm over the moon that Man U are getting slammed, and if Bruno leaves, United are completely finished. I don't think so. I think United needed Bruno to leave. We've got 8 minutes of added on time here at the end of this game. I tell you what, who gave that match time? Who gave that added on time at the end of this one? Appalling. Hey, Mason Mount. Can we have a booking for that, please? Get him booked. Reece, do you reckon Chelsea beat Brighton? Do I think Chelsea beat Brighton? No, I think that's a point, that one. I fancy Brighton. Ryan, how's the second half been? Only saw the first. Well, United have missed a penalty, Ryan. There was a penalty given for a foul by Nathan Collins on Mbermo. There was a check to see if it was a red card. It was never a red card. It was a very soft penalty. The referee gave the penalty, didn't give the red card. Bruno stepped up. Big save from Quivine Kelleher. And then since then, we've not really had a whole lot going on in the game. Brentford have missed a very big chance. Dango Ouattara forced Altay Bayindir into a big save. We're now into 8 minutes of added on time at the end of the second half. 6 minutes to go. United on the attack. They're going very, very direct. They've basically pushed Lenny Yoro up front as an auxiliary centre-forward at this point. Ball in. Chance from Xerxes. Over the bar. Josh, have you seen that Brighton striker who scored 4 goals the other day? He's not a striker. No, he's a midfielder. Good player, though. Luca, never a red. Just a goal-scoring opportunity and went for the player, not the ball. It wasn't a... Yeah, it was never a penalty. Was never, ever a penalty. James, I feel like there's another goal in this one. And Wyatt, key when they done that deadline day, I wanted Norwich to buy Haaland for 50 quid. Shelley, 8 minutes added. Crazy. AFC Wimbledon 2, Wickham 1. Yeah, it was never a penalty, Adam. It was never a penalty. It's literally the softest penalty ever. You can't give penalties for that. You'd be giving 4 penalties a game. That's the only way United were ever going to score, was off a penalty. And that's why they've been throwing themselves to the floor every 5 minutes. Here we go. Chance for Brentford. Oh, smashed it wide. Yeah, United too compact, says Joe. I've got to agree with that. They're not really finding too much space through the middle. They're trying to play through the middle, aren't they? They're just not really getting any chances. They need to kind of get the fullbacks on. Has Ahmad come on? I've not seen Ahmad come on. I feel like they need to get... Yeah, they need to get wide. They should have kept Dorgu on. Push Dorgu up, push Ahmad up, and get the pitch a little bit wider. It's really compact there at the G-Tech. It's tough. Crew 2, Notts County 1. Late winner for Crew at Gresty Road. Brett Waring, I take it you're not a United fan then. What gave me away? Josh spent all that money on the attack just for the midfield to be dire. And Joe, Ahmad is out due to family issues. Is he really? Oh. Here we go. Ball in the box from Mainu. Cleared away. Too easy, that. And Brentford launching up the pitch. 95th minute. Shelley still waiting on that Man U equaliser. And 3-star Reds, my money today is on a Jesus hat-trick today if he starts. Igor Jesus for Forest. Oh, Kobbie Mainoo giving the ball away. And that's brilliant play by Brentford. Wonderful play by Brentford. And now they're on the counter-attack. Big chance for Brentford if they get this right. Hit it. Yes! It's 3-1 Brentford. Yes! Get in there. Luca, have a bit of that sunshine. 3-1 Brentford. Yes! Get in there. What an absolute screamer. I tell you what. It's Jensen with the goal. But I'll tell you something. I think he's got to save this Bayindir. We have had a little bit of criticism for the goalkeeper. I think he's been United's best player throughout the game today. But I tell you something. This one goes straight down the centre of the goal. What's happened? What's happened? They've fallen apart. Brentford 3, Man United 1, 3 minutes left. And it's a wonderful strike. And it all comes from Kobbie Mainoo giving the ball away in his own half. It was completely unforced. A really poor error from Kobbie Mainoo. Gives the ball away. Brentford on the counter-attack. And Jensen. Oh, Bayindir, what are you doing? Is he on the take? Is he on the take? He dives out the way of this. Oh my God. Kid looks like the goalkeeper on the Pro Evo games in like 1996. That's absolutely shocking. It doesn't take a deflect. Oh, mate, I'm telling you, that is so bad. Honestly, they're not going to get away from the fact that he looks like he's bet on United to lose here. He's bet on a United conceding a goal in the 95th minute or something. That's absolutely shocking from the keeper. Oh, Bayindir, howler. Kobbie Mainoo, howler. Bruno Fernandes, howler. Ruben Amorim, howler. Brentford, 3-1. Jordan Henderson, Quiveen Kelleher, Sepp Vandenberg, the ex-Reds, dropping United like flies. Yes! Get in there! Kobbie Mainoo's had an absolute shocker, says Shay. Callum, the GK, the goalkeeper's had a mare. It's had a bad... honestly, I can't believe how bad that was from Bayindir. So bad. Carvalho as well. Carvalho's not on the pitch, but yeah, he's obviously ex-Liverpool as well. This is relegation form. Leyton Orient 2, Stevenage 3, it's finished. It's also finished at Gresty Road, Crew 2, Notts County 1. Manchester United suck, says Mason, and Liam Manning, they're trying to hide their faces. Amorim just looks despondent, dejected there. Chimey says, what hurts is that I expect this now. As a Man United fan, he expects this. He's come to expect it. It could get worse here. There's a free kick to Brentford. We've got 15 seconds left. This might be the last action of the game. Ball whipped in from the left-hand side. Brentford to make it 4. Maybe. Oh, pushed out to the edge of the box and United on the counter maybe. No, big tackle. And the ref's going to blow up here shortly, I think. And he does. There you go. There you go. Brentford 3, Manchester United 1. Great goals, great game. Brentford take the 3 points. Ruben Amorim not looking so happy. United fans really not happy with that. Kobbie Mainoo came on, gave maybe the third goal away. Bayindir, I have no idea what he was doing for the third goal. Bruno Fernandes misses a penalty. But a justified win. It has to be said, a really deserved win for Brentford there. Massive 3 points for them. And, well, we've got half an hour now left to go to the Liverpool v Palace game. I am going to end the stream here. And I'm going to be live again in about 15 minutes or so. 15-20 minutes for Liverpool against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. If you're going to be joining me for it, make sure you have clicked up here, gone and followed and liked. Make sure you've subscribed if you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, wherever you're watching me right now, if you're on TikTok. Make sure you followed and subscribed. I'll be back in about 15-20 minutes for Palace against Liverpool. Come on, Brentford. Take it easy. Have a nice afternoon.